Texas judge Nathan Milliron is now fined for some misgivings. We're going to get at today on the Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, and this is a Fast Facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in legal news. So getting into it today, our defendant in this, the character here, is Judge Nathan J. Milliron, looking very smug there in this photo of the 215th District Court in Texas. Now, before we get into the videos, because there are multiple videos of this guy being absolutely an arrogant prick, unprofessional on the bench, let's look at the relevant standards for judges, because judges have a higher standard that they're held to. So in our opening statements, we get into the judicial standard. The standard is under the Texas rules, the Texas Code of Judicial Conduct under Canon 3B4, is that a judge shall be patient, dignified, and courteous to litigants, jurors, witnesses, and lawyers, and others with whom the judge deals with in an official capacity. So while we're watching these videos, let's think, is he being patient, dignified, and courteous? I will leave this up to you guys. And here's the first video where he goes viral for berating an IT worker.
Of course you don't.
And you're disjoined from the audio here, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Let me see. Sorry.
Mariah, did I make this up?
5 seconds. 1 second. You don't have to go far. You're disjoined. Okay. Yeah, you're good. Okay. False alarm.
No, it wasn't a false alarm.
False negative. Sorry.
Don't joke around. I'm serious about this. It was happening. Again.
I understand. I'm just saying I can't see it, sir.
We're good. Thank you. Get out of my courtroom. Fine case supervisor. Jesus Christ. Sick and tired of this bullshit today.
Very, very, very unprofessional behavior there from Judge Milliron. Once again, the guy was trying to make some banter there, some friendly banter there. He was not trying to actually say he was an idiot or he was doing something, horribly, horribly wrong. Just, trying to make some lighthearted banter, obviously trying to be casual and friendly. And the judge decided to berate him, to be rude to him, and to threaten his job. Absolutely unprofessional behavior. And after this video went viral and got out there, even more video of his behavior in the courtroom has surfaced. Check out this video, which shows an encounter with attorneys in his courtroom where he is being equally petty.
Those are the overlapping stores between the stores outlined.
You're wasting my time this morning.
No, Judge. I mean, we have an overlapping issue in these two cases.
They don't seem to be that overlapping to me.
Well, we have the same parties.
You want to go to Jefferson County because you want Jefferson County jury.
Oh, I mean, Judge, we're the defendants in the case.
No.
We're they're the plaintiffs. We haven't filed either one of these cases. They filed this case
Lien
first.
abatement is denied.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No
We filed a
consideration.
proposed order, but I have one here if you want.
I'll take it.
Jeff, you want to briefly respond
You
about...
may not.
Well-
This hearing is done.
She's asking for a sanction.
Deputy, remove her from my bench now.
Your Honor, may I speak?
No, you may not. This hearing is over. Jesus Christ, these people today. Step away. You're about to be cuffed.
Once again, you see this behavior from Judge Milliron where he's very petulant, he's very rude, he's very improper with these attorneys, and he's very short in all of his decisions. Once again, it seems to have a pattern of behavior with Judge Milliron. So when we look at what he's in trouble now for, it's even more misgivings. So we now have evidence that is showing us that Judge Milliron failed to file 2 required reports. So a campaign finance report and a personal finance disclosure report. He's facing up to $1,500 in mixed civil penalties and fines. So he's clearly, while he's demanding everybody else have everything in order and everybody else be perfect in his courtroom and make no mistakes, and he's not dealing with any of their bullshit, clearly he's got his own bullshit going on because he doesn't have his own paperwork in order, which is absolutely hilarious. But what will be even more hilarious is after these videos going viral and people seeing this and people seeing this conduct, is that anyone can file a complaint with the Texas State Commission on Judicial Conduct, the SCJC in Texas, and can file a complaint. There may be a formal investigation. There's possible there could be a public reprimand. And I think in this case, that would be very, very much appropriate for Judge Milliron. So let's go to my judgment. So the judgment actually becomes even more hilarious in that when a Texas attorney asked him to apologize to the IT worker, in return, the judge, in a petty, petulant, and improper way, threatened that attorney, saying that attorney was communicating ex parte, which means communicating with the judge without the parties present. That was absolutely ridiculous because that attorney that actually emailed them and said, hey, you should consider apologizing to the IT worker, had no cases in front of Judge Milliron. That's right. That attorney wasn't even in that court at all. But the judge was saying, you need to show up on April 9th and I'm going to punish you. I'm going to come here and punish you in the courtroom because I am the absolute dictator here. Absolutely petty, petulant behavior from Judge Milliron. Now, this is an elected judge, so the people have the opportunity to vote this individual out in the future, but out beyond that, he does have the opportunity to be publicly reprimanded, for them to be some sort of censure of him, some sort of comment saying, hey, this is out of line, this pattern of behavior is not okay, and it's not falling in line with what Texas expects judges to do. And I think that's absolutely something that should be done because, in my opinion, this judge is clearly out of line and unprofessional, and this is a clear example of judicial misbehavior. But I want to know what you guys think about Judge Milliron. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one.